Hello, good morning, everyone. Now, today we'll continue talking about solving quadratic equations by factorizing the third part. I'll give you extra examples. Now, solve the following by factorizing. طبعا solve the following quadratic equations by factorizing. Factorizing, it means you need to open two brackets. Look at two numbers. If you multiply them, -6. If you add them, equals 1. يعني if you add them equals 1. What are these two numbers if you multiply them -6 and if you add them 1? Try 3 and -2. Here, if you multiply them, 3 times -2, -6. 3 plus -2 equals 1. Yes, so 3 and -2, these two numbers are working for this quadratic equation. Now open two brackets, equals 0. طبعا this side is 0. Now x وهي x plus 3 وهي minus 2. Now the first two brackets equals 0, x plus 3 equals 0, or x minus 2 equals 0. Now solve these two linear equations. هاي minus 3 وهاي minus 3 هاي cancelled. x طبعا 0 minus 3 يعني minus 3 -3, or هاي plus 2 وهاي plus 2 هاي cancelled. x equals 2. So here there are two solutions for x. X could be -3 or x could be 2. And here if you substitute x by -3, يعني -3 squared plus -3 minus 6 equals 0. Or if you substitute x by 2, يعني 2 squared plus 2 minus 6 equals 0. This is the meaning of the solution of the quadratic equation. Now, let's take this example. Now, here look at two numbers. If you multiply them 4, very easy, and if you add them as 4, what are these two numbers if you multiply them 4 and add them 4? 2 and 2. وهاي positive وهاي positive, يعني two numbers must be positive. 2 times 2 4. طب 2 plus 2 4. Yes. So here هاي x minus positive 2 and x plus 2 equals 0. Again, x plus 2 times x plus 2 equals 0. So here the first one must be 0, and x plus 2 0, or also x plus 2 equals 0. Hi minus 2, hi minus 2, hi cancelled, x equals -2, or كمان هاي minus 2 هاي minus 2, x equals -2. Look, هاي x equals -2 or x equals -2, يعني the value of x is -2, but -2 is repeated twice. So x -2 or x is -2, يعني هم the same value but repeated, يعني the solution is repeated. You will take like these equations inshallah in 10th grade in details. But if you got the same value, it means x is repeated, or the solution is repeated, or the roots. I'll tell you something. The solution of the quadratic equation is the same as when you say the roots of the quadratic equation. Now look, let's take this one. Hi, x squared minus 9 equals 0. What about x here? Is there an x here? Yes, there is an x, but the coefficient of x is 0. يعني you can rewrite this equation as x squared plus 0x minus 9 equals 0. يعني هون x is missing. What is the meaning of x is missing? يعني the coefficient of x, يعني هاي 0 times x 0, مش هاي 0. So here, yes, there is x, but its coefficient is 0. So here x squared minus 9 equals 0, the same as x squared plus 0x minus 9 equals 0. Now look at two numbers. If you multiply them, negative 9, and if you add them 0. If you add them 0. طب what about these two numbers if you multiply them negative 9? So one of high negative, صح? So one of them must be negative, the other must be positive to get a negative sign if you multiply two numbers. And if you add them 0, so one of them, both of them must be the same, but one of them is positive, the other is negative. So here, try 3 and negative 3. Try 3 and negative 3. هلا here 3 times negative 3 هاي negative 9. طيب negative 3 plus 3 equals 0 again. 3 and 3 the same thing, but one of them is positive, the other is negative. If you add them هيطلع 0. If you multiply them, negative 9. So here factorize now. هاي x plus 3 وهاي x minus 3 هاي equals 0. Now this one must be 0 or this one must be 0. يعني هون x plus 3 equals 0 or x minus 3 equals 0. I'll do it here. X plus 3 equals 0 or x minus 3 equals 0. هاي minus 3 هاي minus 3 هتكون cancelled. Then x equals negative 3 or هاي plus 3 وهاي plus 3 هاي cancelled. X equals 3. So here there are two different values of x. One of them x equals negative 3 or x equals 3. هلا here if you substitute x by 3, طيب 3 squared ما هي 9, 9 minus 9 0. If you substitute x by negative 3, طيب negative 3 squared شو يعني negative 3 squared؟ يعني negative 3 times negative 3 equals 9 و 9 minus 9 0. Thank you for listening and have a good day.